Hey y'all, it is 7:28 p.m. and I just want to come on here real quick and tell you what I'm doing about another problem. No, it's not a weed problem. If you haven't seen my last video, go watch my last video. Anyway, this is the neighbor's cat. Okay, this is a cat problem. Neighbor's cat keeps jumping our fence and using my raised beds and my expansion garden as its bathroom. And I ain't having that because that's where we're trying to grow some food, okay? So we came up with this solution to hopefully deter and prevent the cat from coming over here thinking it could just use my yard. Here's what we did. We made covers for the raised beds, okay? We made covers for the raised beds. These are literally pickets that we cut in half on the table saw. I'm trying to see if I can find one that we didn't use. But we had some pickets, some extra pickets. We cut them in half using the table saw the long way, and then we cut them down to size for the length and width of each of the raised beds in the gated garden, okay? And then we just stapled chicken wire fencing we cut it to the length and stapled it to the frame that we built. And we just screwed it together in each of the corners. And then we just laid it on top. I didn't screw it down to the raised beds. I didn't latch it. I didn't glue it, nothing. It's just literally sitting on top. We did that yesterday. And typically what's been happening is the cat will come in either late at night or early in the morning and use the bathroom over there. And I know because I can see where it's dug up, and then I can just get my little shovel, my rake or whatever, and scoop literally like a litter box and scoop out what the cat did and then just dispose of it, okay? So because I'm tired of doing that and I want that cat to know that it does not use the restroom over here, find somewhere else to go, we had to create those covers. Now, because I have a no-dig garden as the expansion garden, it's not raised beds, we had to do something a little different. So check this out. Da-da! And we ran out of daylight, so I didn't get to do the whole thing, but we did this because what's happening is when the cat can't go over there in the raised beds, it comes over here and digs up a spot that doesn't have anything growing. And there's a couple of my rows that don't have anything growing yet. They haven't sprouted or I haven't planted anything yet. And so I don't want it to get used to coming over here as an alternative to over there now that it can't go over there. And literally I just took two little wooden stakes that I had left over from last year and put it on each end to hold it down, okay? And then I can just raise it up, lower it, raise it up, lower it. It's not fast and secured, nothing. It's just literally a stake stuck through the fence into the ground to hold it down and keep it secure. Now, did the cat come over here? Yes, the cat did, and I'm gonna tell you how I know. You can tell by the way that looks different. And you can see paw print from where the cat did something right there. Now I'm gonna have to go in there and clean that back out at some point, either late last night or this morning. So today I'm going to take the time while my husband is cooking fish to get that completed. Okay. All right. So if you have that kind of issue and you want a humane solution, give that a try. Something else I do want to show you that I didn't show you earlier is the scat mat. So the scat mat is this right here. As you can see on the end, it has little prickly thorns in it. It's all plastic. I know, y'all, we got to do. But instead of putting a bunch of little plastic forks in there so the cat won't want to dig there, I got these scat mats, and I'll put, I guess, a link into the Amazon link to where I bought these in the comments. But this is the scat mat, and when I put this down, the cat can't get its footing enough to dig somewhere else because there's stuff in the way, and that has worked wonders as well. I can't put scat mats everywhere because I have too many plants growing in condensed spaces. This particular raised bed just happens to have a lot of extra space because I'm growing squash in here and I haven't planted anything else just yet other than the nasturtium. And so the scat mats I had plenty of space to put the scat mats down. So it's a tongue twister. Anywho, I just wanted to share that with you guys and hopefully offer you some solutions if you're dealing with the same problem I'm dealing with cats. Okay, there are sprays, there are granules. You can use apparently cayenne pepper, cinnamon, onion peels, things like that to try to deter cats. But I don't want anybody's pet to get sick because this is the neighbor's cat. Okay, I don't want their pet to get sick, and I don't want to pull out a pellet gun and shoot the cat. Although worst case scenario, if it came down to that, it's the cat is gone. Okay, but because I'm trying to do this as humanely as possible and just gently guide that cat elsewhere, this is the solutions that I came up with. So hopefully that helps, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So and I'm having to get used to saying this because this is social media. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, save. If you're on TikTok, if you're on my YouTube, if you're not on my YouTube, please go subscribe. It's at Chart at Home, CHARATHOME. I am on Facebook, Sharice Horton, basically my first name, which is what you're seeing on TikTok if you're watching on my TikTok. Last name is Horton, so Sharice Horton. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I am trying to build, so I appreciate all the love that you guys are giving me. And yeah, so I'll see you next time. Happy gardening.